today we did that walk of unity and hope, which is both unity is necessary because there have been too many divisions in the name of religion in this world, and geography. So, and hope, I mean, it's so central to human beings. So, and it's, just walking together, shoulder to shoulder, creates equality. And this evening, the subject of the talk is Mind Without Frontiers, because really our limitations are all in our own mind. So, to transcend ourselves, we have to transcend our belief system. So look forward to that very much, and it's a question of one's personal journey. So for me, it's a question of service, and this is my service to him, to his followers, to London, which is my home, and life in general. It's short, so what do you do with your time? That is your choice, and that's about the only thing that we have to answer for finally, because a lot happens. And a lot happens in life in spite of ourselves. But, we do have a choice to do the right thing, to be compassionate. And His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, and I'm a student also of His Holiness. And for 10 years I've been attending his teachings. And I'm the global envoy in the UK of the International Buddhist Confederation. So he says, if you want to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to make others happy, practice compassion. So it all comes down to kindness and compassion. So living kindly, living simply, being a positive influence rather than being like this, nasty tourist who visits the earth for 8 years or something, complains and amasses and departs. There are lots of practical tools because we had a very unique moment in human history where our mental evolution is very developed, our energy is very developed, our consciousness is very developed. And today we have it's a unique moment in history where we can actually participate in our own evolution. There is a lot, and it's high time that, instead of looking outwards, there is a practical life which I also lead, one doesn't ignore, but it's a point in our evolutionary history where we can speed up our own evolution, and there's a lot to be done. It's a question of consciousness and living moment to moment with that consciousness, and there are very simple practices to build, for want of a better word, divine bridges. Some might say, the divine has many names and forms, and some say it's within, but you still have to build bridges. So there are many, many practices which are actually quite simple because nobody is being called upon to turn your back on life, but to actually fold it into our day-to-day life. When you're sitting on the tube, you can meditate. When you're walking in the park, you can walk mindfully, and in a way live mindlessly, which is don't let your mind just, control you. So, but living kindly, living simply, it's actually quite simple. The truth is actually simple. It's complicated, I think, also by wants and things that have been imposed on us. We must have a holiday, we must have the next better car, must have this, and the next color of the season, and in autumn it's a different color. So these are all second-hand thoughts. They're not original, they're imposed on us. So just to be conscious of all that, and it's a great opportunity. Very lucky to be alive at this moment in time.